What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk to you about The Houses October Built. So this is a found footage movie about a group of friends who want to go out and explore these different haunted houses and different haunted attractions. And they keep hearing, as they pass through the different places, they meet the people and kind of get an inside look at how it all goes down. See the passion of the people who run the haunted houses. And they start to hear about this kind of underground haunted house that's supposed to be more extreme and more over the top, and just scarier than any other haunted house. And that's kind of the point of their trip is they want to find these out of the way, really extreme, really just intense haunted house experiences. And as they get closer and closer to kind of zeroing in on this underground haunt group, things start to happen that are unusual and inexplicable, and then the movie kind of follows what happens to them as they continue down the path to try to find this extreme, haunted house group. I didn't love this movie. I kind of feel 50-50 on it. I feel like when it's exploring the haunted houses and we're getting like that inside look at how the haunted houses work and the people who work there and the whole kind of vibe around that community, the movie works really well. It's really, really interesting. I thought those parts were fun. I thought they were like extremely fun to watch, especially when you compare them to whenever things switch the focus over to the friends. These guys are not very good actors. One of my main complaints about found footage is that when they try to make it seem like they're just friends, even if they're friends in real life, it never carries over, hardly ever, into the actual movie itself. And these do not feel like they're people that know each other. I don't know if they know each other in real life. They don't feel like friends. They don't feel like actors. They just feel like random people thrown together, making weird in-jokes. And, I just didn't care for it. I didn't find any of them to be likable. I didn't find any of them to be interesting. I didn't think any of the performances were any good. But again, when it goes back to the haunted house stuff, I really like that. I thought those parts are really good. But when the movie tries to be scary and it tries to be found footage, to me it just didn't work. I didn't find it to be scary at all. I found it to be boring. Anytime the movie came to the friends, I was just basically ready for it to get back to the haunted house stuff. I would love to see somebody make a movie that's just, which I know they've made some documentaries, but I would like to see just a found footage movie that stays completely within that haunted house environment. And I've seen a couple, but none that really captured it as well as this movie does when it focuses on it. But the issue is that they had to keep going back to this horrible storyline with the friends, and it just completely lost me. There's very little sleaze, there's very little blood, there's very little scares. Basically, very little happens until right at the end, and it's unsatisfying. I don't want to be overly harsh, but like I said, half this movie is pretty good. I love the haunted house stuff. I hate the stuff with the friends. I think they're horrible. I just wanted to see them die in awful, horrible, disgusting ways, and the movie doesn't give you that, unfortunately. So as an entire movie, I can't recommend it. But if you have an interest in haunted houses and the community around that, I would definitely check this out just to see those parts and maybe fast forward whenever you see the friends on screen, because those parts are really boring and really just tedious to sit through. That's my review of The Houses October Built. If you're a big fan of found footage, you'll probably get more out of this than I did. But I actually want horror movies that actually, try at least to scare you or try to be creepy. This movie never really does that. But again, I did really like the haunted house stuff, and I thought it was really cool to see that a little bit inside look at that world and the people, especially because you could tell the passion of the people that worked at these things. So it's not a complete disaster of a movie, but I just don't know why they had to spend so much time on the friends when that was by far the weakest part of the movie. If you want to read my full write-up of this and the sequel, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, and check that out. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon if you want exclusive content. All that's at Mark Fusion. I'm also on Letterboxd, and I usually post stuff there before I make the videos for here, so you can kind of get an idea of what might be coming up on the channel if you want to follow me there. But the best way you can help me out is to hit that sub button here. Free, easy, direct way to help me and make it so that I continue to make this content. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.